Thank God I'm isolated. Oh, thank God. Thank God I'm isolated, man. Y'all probably like, oh boy. Oh boy. Some of y'all, a million thoughts running in some of y'all mind, boy, what I'm about to say. Thank God I'm isolated. Guys, do you know 9 times out of 10, I walk past people. You know what they be talking about? Other people. Other people. Especially these Negroes. And it's okay when a woman, you expect for a woman to be gossipy. I mean, that's her job. But when I see men doing that, man, oh, it's such a turnoff, guys. I'm glad I'm isolated. 9 times now, white folks a little bit. They talk a little bit more about business, but they gossip too. They gossip too. Most people gossip. Nine times out of 10, guys, I walk past people and I overhear a conversation. They're talking about other people, and they actually think that. Here's the kicker: they actually think that's normal. They think I'm the weird one because I'm not out here running my mouth about other people. I don't have other people's names in my mouth other than people that I'm learning something from. And you know what's so funny? That kind of gets into my next point. Let me just close out this first point first. Yeah, so 9 times out of 10, I walk past people. People are talking about other people. Uh, I mean, think about that, guys. I mean, you're supposed to reach a certain age where that stuff is just not important. You should be focused on yourself. You see what I'm saying? These people don't have nothing else on their minds for the most part to sit there and talk about somebody else's life. Damn. You know, I like hearing about other people's lives. I don't like talking about other people's lives because most of the time I don't even know these individuals. Now, moving on, I ain't gonna keep this long. It's so funny, man, because when you run across these channels on YouTube, people think I'm a gatekeeper. There's so many gatekeepers. There's gatekeepers, you know, behind the keepers of the gate. Okay, I mean, it's like everybody think everybody's a gatekeeper. But one thing that stands out, I would say about myself than other, a lot of guys. It's so funny. A lot of men on YouTube, it's like they got so much to say. Everybody wants to act like they got it all together, and they don't know everything, and they think that's like manly. They think my stance on knowledge and information is passive aggressiveness. I put it to you like this. I don't allow my ego to get away of my intellect. I'll tell you guys what I know, and I'll also tell you guys what I don't know. Now, the things I know, I talk about. Things I don't know, I don't say nothing about. Okay? But it's just hilarious. Sometimes I just sit back and laugh. Like so many guys, they think they got some shit all figured out. It's a sign of insecurity when you have to go out and convince the world as a man that you got it all figured out. I have told you guys countless number of times that I don't know everything. I don't want to know everything. And somebody can think that's passive aggressive. No, the most manly thing to do is admit that you don't know everything. Give respect to the people that came before you first. Okay? Put your ego aside. But it's just funny, y'all. But I think my stance on knowledge and information is actually very masculine. Okay? And a lot of you, man, let me tell y'all something, man. I have been around some married women, and you could tell they're like babysitting their husband. Like they just, oh, mind Henry's ego. That's the way Henry, you know what I mean? Like Henry is an egomaniac. Henry don't know shit, but he afraid to tell the world that he just don't know. I think a lot of women like me because I'm not like Henry. Okay? And remember, most people think that stance on admitting as a man Some men actually think that no, you supposed to always act like you know everything. That's no. And like I said, a lot of people, a lot of men's wives, or not men's wives, but just women in general. But I've been in those situations before too. Um, a lot of women are attracted to me because I have control over my ego. The thing that a lot of men think is weak about me, a lot of women love me for that. They want to be, they'll rather be around me than who they with. Because that shit, a man's ego can get very nauseating. Always talking like they got the, you got the answer. Billions of people out here, but you got the answer. The only reality and answers I can honestly tell you guys is answers in the reality of myself. I use myself as a template to, fundamentally, like my experiences. I insert my intelligence via my own personal experiences. That's my template. Because if I haven't experienced something, I can't tell y'all shit. If I have experienced something, I could talk about it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, guys. But yeah, I just be laughing sometimes. Every people, these guys, man, a lot of guys, they just think they got it all figured. And eventually, guys like that get married. Their wife just gets sick of them because they know they don't know nothing. They know they don't they don't know nothing. It's like, if you want to prove that you know something, then admit that you don't know shit. That's the first. I told y'all this before. That is the first step to knowing anything. Is knowing that you don't know nothing.